British celebrity chef Nigella Lawson is known for her cooking shows and flirtatious way of presenting.
As well as the taste. It's delicious.
But last month, the domestic goddess fell from grace when pictures of her being abused by her husband Charles Saatchi were splashed on tabloids. The story goes that the two were having an argument while dining at a London restaurant. Women here said, argument or not, that is no way to treat a person.
Oh, that's really inhuman.
The man is trying to show authority, control over the woman. That's all, in public, to show how authoritative he is.
Do you think that would be considered a form of violence or abuse to you?
It is, of course, but it's in the open, it's even worse.
I'm sure there were already a lot of issues of such. It must be something that has been happening at home. That's why even when they're outside, the other party lose control and still do it, because it's like something habitual, something that is like a reaction, a natural reaction. So wherever he is, then he will just do it without realizing that actually this is not my house.
You think it's domestic abuse?
Yeah, of course. I mean, anything that's physical. I mean, verbal is bad enough, and then the moment it becomes physical, I think that's just wrong.
Lawson had previously spoken about her fiery vows with Saatchi and also described her 70-year-old husband as an exploder. But even if the argument did not turn physical, a violent tongue lashing is just as bad.
Verbal abuse can be very contagious, and from the man can be spread to the whole family, even in-laws and whatever. I think it can be very contagious, and verbal is also very torturous, mental torture. That kind of domestic violence is physical torture. But I think the two will come hand in hand.
Of course, I would think physical is worse lah. Yeah, verbal at the end of the day is how you want to take it, your heart. If you ignore it, then nobody can harm you. But if it's physical, whether you ignore it or not, the harm is still done to you already.
Verbal abuse is bad too, equally bad.
Why?
I don't know, maybe I'm just too emotional.
When then is it time to conclude a relationship is unhealthy?
If they have seek proper counseling, seek help, and they just couldn't rectify the problem. And if it get worse, like you end up in hospital and you end up even hurting your loved one around you. So of course, I think then you have to really do something about it. But again, it is really up to individual, their threshold of pain, of hurt, how much they can go. Yeah.
I guess it's more on a personal basis and depends on your tolerance threshold, I would say. Like some people can take things. I guess like maybe the older generations where they're taught or brought up to think that it's okay, you have to suffer in silence, that kind of thing, and versus the younger generations whom I think maybe just a bit of things that they think is unfair to them, they would just let it out. So, and who knows, it may become the other way around a few years back.
In Lawson's case, she has reportedly moved out of the marital home and is currently house hunting.